Welcome back to the studio, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Krizbeatz, the drummer boy. I'm speaking to you from World Wave Radio, where we bring the word to you. Stop everything you're doing right now, and I want you to focus. Look straight into my eyes. I know you can't see my eyes, but yeah. I want to show you a rule that's for the rest of your life as a music producer. If you keep this rule, what? Scrap that. As for the rest of your life as a musician, if you keep this rule, you're good. You know, of course, you always need to get better, but trust me, this rule, you are good. It's not only going to speed up your workflow, it's going to help you understand what to do at a particular time in your production. So we'll go straight into it after the intro. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go straight into it. Today I'm using Ableton. I really wanted to use FL Studio or Logic for this tutorial, but the recent song I've made on this one is the last song, the sample I did on my TikTok. I'm leaving the link to my TikTok here. I'm sure it's showing, not the link, the name. So you can follow me on there. I'm sure most of you are from TikTok here. So yeah, I will soon make a review to that beat because a lot of people have been asking for the review here too. So we will do that and we will get into that. So let's just get into making the music. So I'm sure you guys are ready, because I am. Sorry, I'm just trying to, check camera 1, camera 2 to make sure everything is good. Yeah, I'm setting up Adobe Atmos Studio here in Lagos, so who knows? We might have, that. So let's go straight. So what is this rule? I'm not going to do a build up because usually I have like a script to follow, but today I'm just freestyling. And what is this rule? The rule is to keep your audience engaged. I will show you practically. I just want to explain it a bit. Is to keep your audience engaged, like hooked to your song, except if you are making an amapiano. An amapiano is the only time where you can leave them, keep their appetite wet for long without doing something. You can go like 32 bar without playing anything, without doing beats, without changing anything. Just add 1 or 2 things there, here and there. Not just amapiano. Let's say house music. That's the only time. But if you're making Afrobeat, trust me, it has to switch. It always has to switch. So what is this rule I'm talking about? Is introducing a new thing to your song every time. Like let's say every 4 bar or every 8 bar. Always introduce something new. You don't have to like make a completely different beat. I'm going to show you what I mean here by demonstrating what the by demonstrating it, not speaking English. So yeah, it starts by how you build your song. You build the intro. Remember what I told you guys? Oh, not on this page though, on my Krizbeatz page. Remember how I told you guys that there's always a thing that keeps your audience hooked to your song. There's always that one thing that keeps them hooked to your song. It can be your artists, the musician. It can be the way the musician, the dynamism of the musician, or maybe your own vibe, your wave. Like I like to say, like it can be your wave. What makes a song is the first 8 bar. The first 8 bar, the second 8 bar. Think of it as blocks, as building a house. You want to lay foundation, you put your bricks, you put bricks on bricks on bricks, but you lay them in a different, dimension or way. I'm not a builder, so I don't know how they lay the bricks, but what I'm really saying is I want to show you how to introduce new thing every time. So every time they are listening, it's like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's that? Let me play this beat I made on my TikTok. I chopped a sample I saw on TikTok. I chopped the sample. It's called Flip the Sample. I posted it here too, so in case you're wondering. But this one I have an artist voiced it already. So I'm just going to mute the artist and we'll get straight into it. So I started by a simple, I don't know if you guys can hear. This is my first 8 bar, so yeah, it builds into something new. But see the original one, yeah, I had this because so it goes like this. The next 8 bar, a different vibe from the one we had. The end next, oh my goodness. So see what I mean? See here now, I didn't even wait for the 8 bar. It went from, trust me, this is like the whole of the song. You get me? So the second bar I introduced just to spice, just to give the listener that oosh when they are listening to it. So and then for another feel. Continues. I don't want to waste your time. This rule continues. After this 8 bar, come into this place. See, let me play you this. See, it continues. This introduce another thing. Another thing comes in, and like that. It doesn't have to be you don't want to copy the same thing. Of course, there are times when you copy the same thing, and then it's dope. Like it's dope. It's amazing to do that. So this rule right here, I don't want to go into this. I added this sound. This is not a review. This is just a quick tutorial. I want to show you the rule not to make. What do we title this? Yeah, how not to make your music how not to make your music boring. To people when they are listening to it. So yeah, try this technique today and thank me tomorrow. And yes, I want to start a beat review on this page. So. You can always submit your beats and your pictures to the email showing on your screen right now. Submit your beats, send your beats and your picture so that when we're listening to your beats, we'll see your picture and your handle and everything on the screen. And I want to start doing that. I don't know if we should do that as a different segment or we should do it before we start any tutorial or we should do it at the end of tutorial. So I don't know, maybe we'll do it at the end of some tutorials so people can stick around to see people's beats, to listen to people's beats. I will do it for those short tutorials like this one where the thing is not long and then we just have to I don't know how this is going to come out, if it's going to be really long or if it's not going to be long. So yes, shout out to everybody tuning in, shout out to everyone tuned in, shout out to everyone watching me. Do well to follow World Wave Radio on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next class. Peace.